GTA 6 is almost here, and while everyone's losing it over the graphics, the map size, and new features, we need to talk about the actual heart of the game. That's the music. It's been over a decade since we first cruised through Los Santos, and in that time, the musical landscape has shifted fundamentally. So in a world dominated by algorithms and playlists, does the classic GTA radio station still have its place? The leaks suggest that for our return to Vice City, Rockstar thinks they found a way to bridge the gap between radio stations and the modern streaming era. Rockstar uses the radio for more than just tunes. It's a satire, world building, and storytelling mechanic. Think of all those unhinged commercials, all the news reports that react to your latest missions. For 6, we're likely looking at a hybrid setup, using both old school radio stations along with new school music and social media apps. Imagine pulling off a massive heist, and instead of just hearing a news report on your radio, you can check your in-game phone and see your getaway chase trending on social media in real time. Forget static radio loops that get stale after a month. Rumors suggest some stations are going to function as live streaming services that evolve in real time. Jermaine Dupri dropped a bombshell, claiming Rockstar developed a system where artists can upload new or unreleased tracks directly into the game. Imagine an in-game app similar to Spotify where new music pops up randomly. We might even have the ability to curate our own playlist in the game. And then online, rumor has it you'll finally be able to pass that aux cord, syncing your custom playlist for everyone in the car to enjoy. Leaks suggest your character can finally listen to the radio while walking around Vice City using in-game wireless headsets. This shifts the music from a background car feature to the literal soundtrack of your life on the streets. Now, I'd be very surprised if this feature actually makes it in. I wouldn't be mad one bit, but it's kind of whatever to me. And while fans are begging for like a real-world Spotify or Apple Music integration, the licensing will be a nightmare. It'll never happen. Now, it's way more likely Rockstar builds their own in-universe equivalent that's kind of limited to the only music that's been licensed to GTA 6. There are whispers Rockstar is digging up the bones of their old Beta Raider tech. It's going to let players produce their own custom beats and mixes in-game. In a state like Florida, where everyone wants to be that next big producer, that kind of user-generated music fits the vibe perfect. Now, Rockstar hasn't dropped the official track list yet, but if you look closely at the trailers and the latest leaks, we can already start mapping out the Leonida airwaves. First up, the return of a legend, V-Rock. It was spotted in an official Rockstar clip, confirming that the home of hard rock and metal should be back in business. I guess it could just be an old t-shirt Jason had laying around. On the flip side, we're hearing rumors of non-stop Leonida FM. Think of this as the possible successor to GTA 5's non-stop pop, pumping out modern R&B and top 40 hits that define Miami nightlife. Since we're heading into the Everglades this time, expect the radio to get a little swampy. We got Gator Country for that classic country sound, and a rumor station called Throwbilly FM. This one will supposedly lean into bluegrass and swamp rock. Pretty much the perfect soundtrack for outrunning the cops in your fan boat. For the OG fans, the leaks are pointing to Flashback FM. This would be the dedicated home for those iconic 80s and 90s hits. The ones that made the original Vice City soundtrack the greatest of all time. And to round out that coastal energy, Vice Beach Radio. This is going to focus on chill wave, synth pop, and those late night electronic beach vibes. The biggest wildcard is the possibility of personal stations for large artists. We're going to touch on them later, but the community rumors don't stop there. We've seen unverified file leaks mentioning names like Alligator Radio, Sunset Vibes, High Rollers, and Gulf Coast Classics. Whether these are full stations or just localized pirate radio, one thing is clear. Leonida might be the loudest map in GTA history. But a radio station is only as good as this track list. Let's look at what's actually confirmed versus what's leaking. Rockstar's first 2 trailers already set a legendary tone. We got the late Florida icon Tom Petty with Love is the Long Road featured in trailer 1. Then you've got the Pointer Sisters, Hot Together, serves as the lead track for trailer 2. Wayne Chung's Everybody Have Fun Tonight, bringing back that neon 80s energy back to Vice City. Then you have Talking to Myself Again by Tammy Wynette, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett. They're even leaning into the local culture with Zen Glenn's Child Support, a massive nod to the Haitian compa scene that's huge in Southern Florida. Beyond the trailers, the artists themselves are talking. T-Pain basically confirmed he's in, and rumors say he's just not on the playlist. He might even be a radio DJ. Schoolboy Q and Skrilla both have teased their tracks on social media, and the Australian group Panama accidentally leaked that their hit Back to Life is going to be in the game. Neon Indian seems to be back for 6 also. If you don't know, they made some of the original music you heard in 5. But this is where it starts to get wild. Like I said before, rumors are pointing towards massive artist-dedicated stations. We're talking like a Drake station, Kendrick Lamar station, potentially We Are the Best takeover by DJ Khaled. I think they should license the radio stations straight to the labels instead of separate artists. But if Rockstar wants to capture the true soul of Florida, the local artist list is non-negotiable. Now, you can't have Vice City without the King of Miami, Rick Ross, the Mayor, Trick Daddy, or even the Diamond Princess, Trina. For that modern street sound, expect heavy hitters like Kodiak Black, Rod Wave, and Lil Tyler. And for that aggressive underground SoundCloud energy Florida is famous for, Denzel Curry and Ski Master Slump God are almost guaranteed, plus many others. But GTA 6 needs history too. 2 Live Crew is a must-have for that Vice City atmosphere. I'm predicting a massive Miami bass throwback, featuring artists like DJ Magic Mike and DJ Laz. On the rock side, expect legends like Leonard Skinner, the Allman Brothers. And because this is the birthplace of death metal, don't be surprised to hear Morbid Angel or Deicide screaming through your speakers. From Ariana Grande to Pitbull on the pop dial to the emo rock of Yellow Card and Dashboard Confessional, Leonida's soundtrack is shaping up to be the melting pot of everything that makes Florida, well, Florida. At the end of the day, Rockstar knows that the music is the main character. Whether you're blasting Tom Petty while watching the sunset over the Leonida Keys, or bumping Kodiak Black in the stolen supercar through the neon-soaked streets of Vice City, the soundtrack is what's going to make this world feel alive. So we've seen the trailers, we've tracked the leaks, we've mapped out the Florida legends that gotta be in the game. But what about you? If you were the music director at Rockstar, what is the one Florida track that is an absolute must-have for the radio? Are we talking a Trick Daddy classic? Or a modern Rod Wave anthem to cruise the streets to? Drop your Leonida anthem in the comments below. I'll be looking out for the best ones. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the sounds of GTA 6, hit that like button and subscribe for more Vice City breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Bishop, and I'm out. Peace.